Hey, what's up? I'm Steve. Hope you're doing great. So I've got 3 James Taylor classics lined up for you here. I'm going to show you the easy versions, just chords so you can start playing along right away. And then the harder versions with some notes, some finger picking added in to sound more like the record. And when you play them, you're going to sound so good. So let's get right into it. All right, first up, we got a capo on the 2nd fret, and we're playing a G major with your pinky for You've Got a Friend. Now the harder intro goes like this. But we'll start off with the easy chords version. So G major, to C major with your pinky, back to G, to B7, to E minor, and that's where the verse begins. When you're down, E minor, back to B7, E minor, now we're going to A minor 7th, to D7th, to G. A lot of 7ths in this song. Back to B7, dun, 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 and E minor, dun, 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 A minor 7th, a little walk up to D7th. I'll show you those notes in a second. That little walk up is A minor 7th. To that, it's really a G major without the high E or low E strings right there. You've got your finger right here on the 4th fret of the A string, and this one on the 5th fret of the B string, with everything in between. And then, if you want, just move that finger right there, or use your pinky to get to the D7th, or play a regular D7th. You just call the G out my name, G major, and on C, A minor 7th, D7th. You don't have to do the D7th if you just want to hang out on the A minor 7th for a while. I'll come running, G, to see you again. There's the D7th by keeping your pinky there on the 5th fret. G, G, C, all you got to do is call to A major this time, and I'll be there. C does a little walk down to A minor 7th, you've got a friend, back to G, and then we're ready to kick it over again. Now that little walk down there goes C major, and then remove these 2 fingers and put this one here on the 4th fret of the A string, while keeping the B string on the 3rd fret right there, and then to the A minor 7th. You've got a friend. Now let me show you the intro that I talked about earlier. Very cool. So you're hitting a G major and hitting the B string, and then go to the 4th fret of the G, back to open B, and now play a C major with your pinky. So you're just on that 3rd fret of the B string and the pinky on the 5th. Back to an open G, a regular G, but you hit the open B string and hammer it on like that immediately to the 3rd fret. Back off to open B, and one more time to the 4th fret of the G string, and back to the open B string, like that, and then you're ready for that, right there. Now, another part where it goes right before the chorus, to see you again. Very cool. So that way, you're just hitting a D7th with your pinky on that 5th fret, and then you quickly go into a regular D7th, but hammer it on to that 5th fret, 4th to the 5th fret of that high E string to open, and if you want to get back down there, 5th fret of the B string, you can, and that leads you into You Just Call Out My Name. Very beautiful song. All right, next up, let's play one of the coolest songs ever. It's Sweet Baby James in D major, but the beginning actually starts in G like this. It's very cool, and that intro right there is probably one of the harder parts of the song. That plus there's a ton of chords and a couple bar chords, but let's give it a shot. So the intro is G major, and you're going to want to include the 3rd fret of the B string right here, like that. Now hit the 2nd fret of the low E string while leaving this finger here. This is going to stay on the 3rd fret of the B and E during this whole intro. So you get that 2nd fret of the low E to an E minor, whether you use one finger or 2, leave that high finger right there, and then do an A major. I'm playing an A major with this finger on the 2nd fret of the D and G, again with those notes ringing out, and then that leads you into a D major for the verse. There is a young cowboy. That's A, G, F sharp minor, B minor, G, D, F sharp minor, B minor, G, D, F sharp minor. Told you there's a lot of bar chords. G, D, A. Now we go to G, A, D, B minor, G, D, A. Back to G, A, D, B minor, G, D, chords right there, and then you're ready, hang it on A, and you can like let go of that B string, and it leads you into D, the chorus, back in D major. Good. G, A, D, B minor, G, D, B minor, G, D, to E, one more little bell and whistle you can throw in is when you're going to the A's, again, you can hammer on from the open B to the 2nd fret of the B string like that. And also when you go to the E major like that, you can play this. You're playing an E major, but adding in the 2nd fret of the G string and then back into regular E major, so right there when it goes like this. As if somebody maybe could hear. Of the song. And lastly, I kicked off the video with this one. It's in A major with a capo on the 3rd fret, and I'm going to show you the easy chords version first, and then I'll come back for all the extra notes. A major, E minor, D, A, E major that time, G. Does it twice, and then it goes into the chorus. D, I've seen B minor, E, A. B minor, E, A. I'll show you the walk down version in a second. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. Those are the same chords right there, and then it goes to G, E minor. I always thought I'd see you again. Now right here, when you go to the A's, a lot of these A's, they have the open B string. Doesn't that sound like James Taylor right there? Very cool. And in a minute, you can even just hit the open G string as well. And it goes back into A major for the next verse and chorus. So it's like verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, all the way through. Now let's set our picks down and try some finger picking here for that iconic intro and more. It goes like this, a little bit slow. Very, very cool. So you hit the open A string along with this finger on the 7th fret of the G and slide that G string up to the 9th fret like that. Then you take this finger and put it on the 8th fret of the high E and B strings like that. And this one is never moved from the 9th fret of the G string like that. Then you hit the open E string and that 9th fret of the G and slide it down 2 frets along with this finger too, and now you do that same little 6th fret of the high E and B and 7th fret of the G, and now hit the open D string, and I'm going really fast, you can put it in slow-mo, rewind if you need to, hit the open D string and go like this. Very cool, so the open D, and then you're hitting the high E and B strings. It's a D major, but temporarily you're not putting a finger on that high E string, and then you hammer it on to that 5th fret. So that's the 6th of the B and open to hammer on the 5th fret of the high E string. Back off to open high E and 6th fret of the B right there, and then hit the open A string, but the open E and B strings, like that, and hammer on that B string to the 5th fret, like that. And then one more time, open E and go like this. So now you're putting any finger you want to on the 6th fret of the B with the open high E string, like that. Back to the 5th of the B with the open E string, open B and E, 5th of the G string, and then back to open E and B strings, and hammer that B string back to the 5th fret like that. So now that's really cool, isn't it? Then it goes into E major, and it goes to G, and when you go to G, put that finger on the 6th fret of the B string instead of that 6th fret of the high E string, because then you go, that's really nice. So you got 6th fret of the B, then you put this finger on the 5th fret of the high E string and hit the open G string. That takes you into the verse, A major. Now I'm gonna grab my pick for this last part. It's the walk down during the chorus, and this is so cool. Nice. So D major, but you're going to want to use these fingers right here. Play a D major with these fingers, and that allows you to use this finger or your pinky to get to the 7th fret, like that, 7th fret of the A string. It doesn't sound that great right there, but if you do it fast, like that, then to a B minor, E major, A. But another trick, instead of the B minor, a simpler version to me, if you can wrap your thumb around, is do this. Instead of the B minor, just put that finger, or that thumb, right there on the 5th fret of the A string, just for a second, like that, to the E major, A major. And when you go to the A major, be sure to hit the open B string a lot for most James Taylor songs like that, and hammer it on to the 5th fret like that. And then, you know, at the end, when it goes, again, just leave pretty much only 5th fret of the D string right there. So I'm hitting the A major chord, but it's the 5th fret of the D string and the open G and B. And that's when he's going, thought I'd see you one more time again. That's how the song ends, with those cool timpani and drums and all that. All right, tell me what you think about this one. I know that was more difficult there, but if you can nail that, man, you will sound just like James Taylor. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you around the channel. Later. Video is over. What are you doing? Go.